Hello everyone, my name is Talbak and we are here again with another cast. I have OGTsuna versus DayDreamer. Now, I haven't seen this matchup. I don't know anything about it at all. I could probably try to look up stats and stuff for the fun of it, but I'm assuming this is a gold level matchup between OGTsuna and DayDreamer, as OGTsuna did send me this replay. DayDreamer has no idea I'm casting this, sucker. And they're talking a little bit there. I'm not even going to try and read it because I'm not interested. So, OGT sent me this replay. Not much notes attached to it, just the fact that it's him versus the other guy. So, I'm going to hope it's going to be a good matchup. We have a P versus T, or T versus P, as I, for some reason, corrected myself when I was going to say it that way. I'm awesome like that. OGT opting not to wall in. He's placing his pylon at the back so it can spot these rocks, as on this map. Yeah, these rocks can play a little bit of difference if you spawn in the cross positions. Neither player has, and I just jump back and forth. I hope I didn't make you dizzy there. But as neither player has scouted the other one yet, so they do not know where they spawned. Yeah, but they have spawned in opposite sides of the map. A little bit of favor for the Protoss player, I believe, as Terran usually a later game have a slight disadvantage. It's especially to OGT. OGT has busted out some great Sentry Stalker work. I hope that's what the build he's going for this time, as there's some big discussion on my forums about it. I don't know about you guys, and that will probably be my next cast, as I did get, I think it was Captain Chaos sent me a replay where he tried OGT's strategy of Sentry Stalker. We'll have to wait and see. Now DayDreamer has walled in with the barracks and two supply depots here, opting not to put the barracks where you can get a reactor or a tech lab onto it. So, a whole bunch of Marines, hopefully. A little bit harassed by the probe. It's so much fun to do stuff like that. You just come in and take care of the SCV building the building, and if nobody's paying attention at all, and you win. Cock blocked. Alright. Well, maybe these two guys are friends. Well, probably not. So this SCV is going to just hang out in Suna's base, or OGT, or OGTsuna. I haven't decided what I'm going to start calling him. Chrono boosting out his warp gate technology. He so far looks like he's going to go for the 4-gate, but he has gotten the extra gas. That tells me stalker sentries, or stalker sentries, you know, whichever you prefer. Another gateway going down. If we look back at the Terran space, he is building his expansion command center, his second barracks, and finally getting his gas. A little behind on the gas, but I don't think it's going to hurt him too much if he goes for Master Reapers at the beginning, or Marines. Getting a little tongue-tied today. Little tongue-tied. Second gas being put down. This expansion should be ready to go. I don't know how it's going to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything should be good. I was just having a little brain fart thinking something else might be wrong here, but I forgot. Yeah. DayDreamer pulling back his SCV to the mineral lines. You know, you don't want to waste that SCV. It's 50 minerals right there. So important not to lose that. Putting down Tech Lab on his second barracks, so we'll be seeing some Marauders, maybe some Reaper harass at the beginning. Not too sure. It's not very... His Reapers would be a little behind. OGT holding both Xel'Naga watchtowers. Perfect, like awesome idea, as there is no possible way for any of one of DayDreamer's land units to get Pi and towards OGT's base without being spotted by those watchtowers. And OGT is pushing out with a couple Marines here. We do have 6 on the way. Yeah. OGT has a couple stalkers and some sentries. Like I said, stalker sentries. Here we go. So is he going to use the force fields to trap these Marines in? Yes, he has pinned down 5 of those Marines. A perfect force field setup there. I'm actually a little impressed. Even though the range of the Marines is hurting him, he was able to take out a couple of them before moving into the range of the ones that he did trap. So chalk that up for a win on OGTsuna's side. Wow. Can't wait to see some more of that. Blink is almost done for OGT. He has 3 gates. He's going for the 4th here. We have Marauders and Stimpaks being done at the Terran base. So Marauders are just going to... I think they'll tear apart this build, to be honest. If he masses a whole bunch of Marauders instead of Marines, and by mass Marauders instead of Marines, I just mean, you know, for every 1 Marine have 3 Marauders or something at the beginning, could decimate this army, as he's not worrying about defending from air against sentry stalkers, and the Marauders will just tear apart the stalkers. I believe yeah, no, just the stalkers they're really going to do the damage to, but the sentries don't have that much health to what's the word I'm looking for? To really worry about having the extra damage from the Marauder. Wow, I'm just going to take a drink and think about what I'm going to try and say, because apparently I can't anymore. Cloak is being researched at the Tech Lab, and 2 Banshees coming out. This could be some wicked Banshee harass early on, as OGT does not have any Robo Bay down or robotics facility down, so he doesn't have his observer out. He is going for his expansion at the moment. This command center has just kind of been chilling here for a while. I don't know why he doesn't move it back here. It is protected in with the rocks. When you're in opposite ends of the map, it's a great place to go. You just break down the rocks on your side, and you can put down the command center here, as you are protected from the rocks here, and your front door over here is the only 2 ways to get to that. I know a lot of people try and expand here, but when you do know that the opponent